Hi everyone, welcome back to The Ethical Life. This week we're looking at environmental ethics. We're interested in a question about intrinsic value. Does nature have intrinsic value, that is valuable for its own sake, or is it merely valuable because humans or other animals use it? Sentientism is a view associated with animal rights. It says that only sentient creatures have intrinsic value, and natural things, such as trees, rivers, mountains, and ecosystems, have only instrumental value in virtue of their utility for humans or other sentient beings. The two leading intrinsic views are holism and biocentrism. Holism is the view that ecological wholes, that is, ecological communities or ecosystems, are the locus of intrinsic value. There are two kinds of holism: deep ecology, which is a quasi-spiritual version of holism, and ecological holism, which is a scientific view. Each view is the same insofar as it sees the community, rather than the individual, as the locus of intrinsic value. A common criticism of deep ecology is that it is too epistemically demanding. It requires too much of a quasi-spiritual shift on the part of people in order to be understood properly. The second major problem is that it is radically egalitarian. In line with deep ecology, human beings are just a plain part of nature. We have no special place, but just must fit into the ecosystem like any other species. The main problem with ecological holism is environmental fascism. Holism seems to license killing individuals from exotic or overabundant species in order to promote the biological ideal of a stable ecosystem with biodiversity. Biocentrism is the view that all living things have intrinsic value simply in virtue of being alive. Nicholas Agar argues that all living organisms have a capacity to detect change and respond to change in their environment. This capacity is desire-like, and insofar as it does resemble psychology, Agar argues that all living things deserve to be seen as bona fide psychological, even non-sentient things such as spiders, ants, and even cancer cells. The big problem with Agar's theory is, like deep ecology, it seems radically egalitarian. Human beings must take their place in nature, or in Agar's case, occupy a place on a spectrum of all living things, alongside all other species. And this, many people believe, will inevitably result in counterintuitive conclusions when conflicts between human and non-human interests arise.